Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Haunted Radio Show, the only YouTube channel guaranteed to promote paranormal activity wherever you might be, and you cannot prove me wrong. I'm your host, Luke Marrone, and this isn't a full episode of it or anything. Who knows? It could end up being longer than the full episode because the only episode I've released so far was 8 minutes. I thought it would be longer, but I don't know. It wasn't. I'm going to be recording a new episode tonight, which will then be released tomorrow for the Wednesday release. But this is just a little checking in kind of video. I want to have. I don't know if I'm gonna have content every day, but I'd like to have content most days. So whenever I get a chance, I'm gonna make some stuff. Let's see what's going on. All right, so I'm working on setting up a Patreon for this YouTube channel. I don't have a link to post just yet. I'm still trying to work out all the different tiers, and then once that happens, I gotta get it evaluated or whatever. Reviewed is the term. And so just checking in, and I want to see what people would like to see from the Patreon. I'm going to have a bunch of horror themed artwork on there, and probably some drawing videos. But in terms of content that's more geared towards any of the research or movie reviews, any of that sort of thing, what would you guys like to see? Let me know in the comments, or you can email me at hauntedradioshow@gmail.com. That is the official email of this channel, by the way, so I will put that in the description. You can give me any sort of feedback or suggestions for videos, whatever you want to talk about. So yeah, the Patreon will definitely have a bunch of artwork, all horror themed, because this is a horror themed channel, and I want to keep it exclusive to the horror genre here. I've got a different YouTube channel that I can use if I ever want to talk about literally anything else, because I kind of set the precedent on that channel to just talk about whatever I wanted. But here I want to talk exclusively about horror. I'm juggling between two different ideas. They'll probably both get done this week, just because I've taken enough notes on them. But I don't know if I'm going to do which one I'm going to have for Wednesday and which one I'm going to have for Friday, basically. So I'm not going to say right now what it's going to be. But we will, you'll definitely see two more videos, like actual episodes of the Haunted Radio Show on this week. Like I said, it's going to be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday for those releases. And then the other days will just be videos like this, where I just turn on the mic and I just start talking. Which may end up becoming what I do with the Haunted Radio Show. I feel I was working from a script in that, and I feel like it sounded a little unnatural, but I don't know. This is why I need everybody's feedback. I want to make sure I'm making the best I can make this channel. All right. Who's excited for that Child's Play teaser coming out on, what is it, Friday? It's being officially released on Thursday, but only in theaters. If you go see, what is it? The Prodigy. So that should be exciting. All right, I'll close out this little episode of whatever this is this little update talking about the Child's Play remake. I'm gonna get my thoughts out there because I really like the character of Chucky, and I like most of the movies. Yeah, I'd say on the whole they're pretty good. The first one's good. The second one's really good. The third one is terrible. Is that the worst? Because then you also got the fourth one's not bad. It's not as good as the first two, but it's not bad. The fifth one is really bad, but it's so unique that it might be better than the third. But regardless, you get back to the sixth, which is phenomenal. The sixth one is probably my favorite. And then the seventh one was also really good. Probably my second favorite. But 2 is really good. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a ranking video of these movies and kind of review them. That would be fun. Alright, so what I'm getting at is that I really love that series, and especially the character, and I think it is going to be tough to have any sort of replacement for Brad Dourif as Chucky. And they haven't announced anybody playing Chucky as far as I know. I could be wrong, but glancing at the notes online, I haven't seen anybody cast as Chucky. So I'm wondering if in fact they cast anybody as Chucky, because we know in this reboot, which the original writer, and he's directed the past 3 of them, Don Mancini, he has no involvement of this with this reboot, and he has, he's kind of distanced himself from it. He hasn't really attacked them or anything, but when they did release what Chucky looks like, it was just like half of his face, but you get a pretty good idea of what he's gonna look like. He said something about how it wasn't real, the real Chucky, which, I mean, he pretty much created that character, so he's absolutely entitled to that opinion. And I can get any sort of skepticism going into this remake, so I get it, but I am excited to see what they do with it. And so my thoughts on, I was trying to think of who could voice him, because obviously it's not going to be Brad Dourif, and Brad Dourif just really makes that character who he is. I really don't think the films would have been as successful without him. He's a critical part of it, just as critical as all of the cutting edge technology that they've always used for Chucky. So since it's an AI going haywire instead of a serial killer in a doll. I was gonna say a doll's body, but it's really just a doll. Since it is just an AI going haywire, that leads me to think maybe he won't have a voice that's unique from the other Buddy dolls. Maybe whatever voice they're going to use for the Buddy doll, which I imagine is going to be like a cutesy, kid's voice, is going to be the voice that Chucky has, which is kind of unnerving in its own way. But that's my idea to kind of get around the fact that you don't have Brad Dourif voicing the character, and why try to put somebody in the sort of position where they need to compete with that when you can just do this sort of unique take that is just the doll. Because the doll is just, the AI gets messed up, it starts killing people. is that going to be just its voice, just the like kid's voice that the doll is gonna have, and that could be pretty creepy. So I'm excited to see what happens. I think Friday the trailer's getting like released online. I don't think I'm gonna go see this movie to check out just the trailer because I haven't even really heard of Prodigy and I'm not interested. But maybe I should. Maybe I should see it Thursday night, and that could be a review for Friday's episode. I don't know. Once you start thinking about it, there are just endless videos to make. So I'm pretty excited about this channel. I hope you're also excited. But yeah, be sure to let me know in the comments what you think I should have as tiers and rewards on my Patreon page so that I can get that started and we can get that going same time as this channel. All right. So that was this brief little update. Yeah. Talk to you guys later. There will be a new episode of the Haunted Radio Show tomorrow on Wednesday. Peace out.